Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my series of Power Rangers reviews, and today I am tackling Turbo, a Power Rangers movie starring Jason David Frank, Catherine Solomon, Blake Foster, Amy Jo Johnson, and Austin St. John. A space alien is threatening to bring the destruction of Earth. The Power Rangers, now with turbo powers, need to stop their plan. This movie is an extended version of the TV show, as opposed to the first movie, like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, which was, they took the show and made a movie version of the show and not a movie version of the TV show, if you know what I mean. So like, they took the TV show and upgraded it, but with this one, they took the TV show and took everything that made that TV show and just made a movie-length version of an episode. Which is crazy, because when you look at Zordon doesn't move. At least in the first movie, they had really great effects for Zordon. And a great upgrade from the show. But this one was even a straight decline from the show. Like, it was crazy to me. And the command center, even though that is more big in this one, or cool looking, Zordon to me just felt kind of felt like that someone pictured a blue head inside of a blue tube for me, which is really strange. And even when the Rangers morph, it looked like a movie version of the show, where in the first movie, where you had like, instead of doing the whole like morphers around them and the inside with their morphers going like that, they are actually at the construction site and they're going like pterodactyl, then hold out the morpher, and then it goes into the camera, and then you see Amy Jo Johnson doing her pose or whatever, and then, but this one was just a movie version of the show. But I think that there were some cool ideas in this movie. Like, obviously, I like the idea of bringing Jason and Kimberly into the Power Rangers franchise from, like, ever since the original Mighty Morphin series. Like, we haven't seen Jason. Well, I guess since Zeo. But, like, really, since you had Zeo there, and now he's in Turbo, especially Amy Jo Johnson, that just left Mighty Morphin. So to see her in this and be evil was really, really cool, to see Jason and Kimberly be evil. And even when you get a scene that, even when you get the scene of Tommy still has feelings for Kimberly, when they are showing the security camera footage of Divatox's ship. But I don't know, but I wish that Zach and Billy came back, because I could be wrong, but I don't think Twee was alive at that point. But if you brought all the original Rangers back, like, to be evil, so then you had the real, like, the Turbo Rangers versus the original Power Rangers all evil, that would have been so cool. And, like, if they broke the legacy with this one, I wouldn't want to, because this one is a transition from Zeo into Turbo, which I think was really, really cool. But I kind of do wish that they kind of, like, if there was a way that Jason and Kimberly could pull out their old morphers and, like, transform into Power Rangers with Tommy, Kat, Adam, and Justin. Like, yeah, I thought that would have been really cool to see. And the fact that this soundtrack also kicks ass is really, really dope. I love the soundtrack to the first one. I think the first soundtrack is really good. I love this soundtrack. Even though there's like cringy at times because they're like seeing wheels on the bus in one of the first opening scenes in this movie. I'm just like, what? Come on now, what? Ridiculous. But I think that having this is really cool. I love how this movie like is a sequel to Zeo and is a prequel to Turbo. I love how this like fills in that gap of where were the Rangers' life before Turbo and what was their lives like after Zeo. So we can't get that transition, which I really like. So then you get Mighty Morphin, you get that transition into Alien Rangers into Zeo, and then from Zeo you get the transition to this movie, then to Turbo. I really like that transition. I think that transition is really cool. But I think that I have to give Turbo a Power Rangers movie a 3 out of 5 stars. It was really fun, but I don't think it was as good of a film than the original 1995 movie was. I think the 95 movie had more of a... Not only it had the original cast when you think of Power Rangers, but it also had like basically a better story and a new villain, which this one was more like the same villain that you would see on the TV show. But I did really like this movie. So guys, please hit the like button down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe, and also hit the little bell icon and notify future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye. Shift into Turbo!
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.